What if your entire life, your happiness, your success, your relationships comes down to just one thing? Not your past, not your IQ, not even luck. It's something way more fundamental and powerful. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even know they have absolute total control over it. It has nothing to do with what you want, but everything to do with what you accept. Stay with me. This single shift is the only difference between where you are and where you truly deserve to be. It changed my entire life. In this video, I want to share the most important lesson I learned about real lasting self-realignment. It is simply about raising your standards. Here is the truth that will set you free. Everything has standards. Most people misunderstand what that really means. Your standards are not what you say you will do one day. Your standards are the life you actually live every single day. If you want to know what your standards are, don't look at your vision board. Just look at your life right now. So what are standards? They are quality of life you internally accept for yourself, not what you wish for, not what you dream about, but what you actually live. Now here's the missing piece of your puzzle. There are two standards competing for your attention. The world standard, the illusion. This is the programming we all get. It tells you that you need a specific car, a certain amount of money, a perfect partner, or a certain job title to feel like a success. These standards are based on external things. We chase them because society says we should have them to be happy. But they are neutral. We attach our worth to them, which makes true satisfaction impossible. The authentic standards, the real you. These are the standards that match your core vibration, your authentic self. They focus not on things, but on the quality of your daily experience. What do you choose to do every day that feels like joy and fulfillment? Things like eating a good meal, spending quality time with family, or simply taking a walk in nature. These are experiences you can integrate today. Your standards are what you show up to do most of the time. When you let the world set the bar, you are chasing an illusion. When you set your bar based on your authentic experience, you chase freedom. Here is the single most mistake most people make. Instead of raising the bar, they do one of two things. Mistake number one, they lower the authentic standards to match their life. You say, I'm going to start exercising, but when the alarm goes off, you hit snooze. You slowly, day by day, lower your commitment to yourself to fit whatever is comfortable. You tell yourself it's too hard, or I'll start next week. Slowly, you drop your standards down to match your old habits. Mistake number two, you tie your happiness to the world's standard. You say, I can't be satisfied until I manifest that big house. You become way too attached to your future external object. This attachment makes you miserable in the present moment because you feel like you are lacking. You are telling the universe, I don't accept the life I have now, which only attracts more lack. This is the ultimate roadblock to manifesting a better life. What should you do instead? Keep your standards high and change your life to match them. That is how you change everything. Real power is in detachment. You must find a way to increase your satisfaction in your day-to-day life first. By choosing a living by your authentic standards, like being present, enjoying your simple routines, and honoring your inner peace, you create a baseline of contentment. When you are content with the simple, true things that matter to you, then you don't need the external things to be happy. And because you don't need them, they flow in effortlessly. You are now living in alignment with your authentic self. Standards are decisions. It's an action, something you do every day. The single most powerful way to solidify these new standards is through self-integrity. You keep the promise you make to yourself. If you say you'll do something, you do it. That is where self-respect is built. You can't receive what you don't feel worthy of, and keeping your word to yourself makes you feel worthy. Now let's talk about discipline. Most people think discipline is about forcing yourself to do a million hard things. No, the real discipline starts in your mind. It's about only accepting thoughts that make you better and saying no to thoughts that make you weak. That is the real discipline. The actions simply follow. If you commit to your new high authentic standards, you do it. You don't get stuck asking, I don't feel like it, or what will people think? It doesn't matter. If you said it, do it. Every time you show up for yourself, your self-worth goes up. When you feel more worthy, your standards go up automatically. Your body gets used to the high vibration. You think, wow, life can feel like this. This is so much better. I don't want to go back. Suddenly, everything is different. New people, new experiences. This is the transformation that happens. So look at your life right now and conduct a quick, honest audit. Relationship standards. How are people treating you? What toxic behaviors are you putting up with? Work standards. How do you do your work? Are you just meeting the minimum, or are you really trying? Be present when you are working. Health and wellness standards. What are you accepting when it comes to your fitness, your sleep, and your diet? When you look at different parts of your life, you will see your standards clearly. Now, the practical part. You do not need to change everything overnight. Just commit to raising your standards by 1% every single day. Do that for a year and you will be 365% better. That is a huge difference. You don't need giant steps. You just need to be consistent. Consistency is the magic word. Small steps work because every time you honor that 1% commitment, you reinforce a belief. I am someone with high standards. I am worthy of this life. Understand this core principle. Your potential is directly connected to how you see yourself. Every time you raise your standards, whether it is choosing a peaceful thought over a self-defeating one, or making a healthy meal instead of ordering out, you see yourself better. That allows you to do more, achieve more, and it feels like less work. Everyone who has great results, great relationships, financial freedom, happy days, they all focused on their standards. They know this is the foundation. You start seeing yourself as someone who naturally attracts the good things, and you drop everything that drains you. And that is the ultimate freedom. The more you let yourself be yourself, the freer you feel. Everything you touch succeeds because you are operating from a place of alignment and the worthiness, not lack and attachment. If this helped you find that missing piece, hit that like button and subscribe to Self-Realignment. Leave a comment telling me one standard, authentic or daily you are raising this week. I read every comment and I'll reply to yours. And if you want to work with me, the link is in the description. Remember this, your standards are the quality of life you choose. If you can choose, why not choose the best? Raise your standards and go for it. Do it every day. And it doesn't just change your life, it becomes who you are. Your amazing life is waiting. See you in the next one.